Mr. Reginald with his top hat. Got anything else better to do, Reginald? Like just stare creepily into rooms. I guess that's what you do when you're rich. You just get so rich you can just wear a top hat and go around hospitals and creeps. Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 5 of my Corsic, or slash theme hospital playthrough. I've got a bit of confession to make before we get started. This isn't the same hospital or same file as the last episode. I accidentally deleted it. So, I spent the last probably 2 hours, 3 hours recreating shot by shot what the hospital looked like, but it is slightly still off. I think I messed up this one by like a panel. I think these ones were a bit, this was a bit bigger. But either way, you shouldn't notice too much of a difference, other than probably just some of the metrics being slightly off, and probably I'm a little bit further behind than I normally would be, but that's just the situation that I'm in. I accidentally deleted the entire file, but it looks very similar if you compare it to the last video, so I'm hoping we can just continue. So my goal at the moment is essentially just finish the level. We want to get these metrics up, we want to get enough money, and we kind of just need to make everything going nice and smoothly. Now, one thing we need to do, we have to make sure we've got the right amount of doctors for the amount in our rooms. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 doctors. And we've only got 6, so we're actually in short supply. So let's get some more. We'll get a... Wait, oh, sorry, that was a bit gross, just wiping my nose. Shouldn't really do that on camera. And what else do we want? We probably want to get... Yeah, that's going to be more practical. He's got psychiatry and surgeon. I switched the camera around as well, because I realized you couldn't actually see the emergency clock, which is normally down here, in the last episode. So, just switch that around. I've left the music on this time as well. Let me know if you enjoy having the music on or not. I like to switch it on and off depending on the playthrough. Sometimes it can get a bit grindy because it's the same thing over and over again. But yeah, let me know. A bit of rambling around because I just spent so long trying to speed run it, because it wiped everything. So I basically had to play from level 1 to this level, and then just keep switching backwards and forwards from old video to try and kind of get it exact. I noticed I ended up having the same coloured doctor, so I had a black doctor doing research and he's a black one in there, and that was completely coincidental. I didn't even plan that. So I got it as accurate as possible as I could. But we do still want to get 11 doctors. We're still a little bit low. I mean, because these two are clinics, it's not too much of a big deal. We probably don't want to overcook it with the finances. It's coming out December, so we should get a bit of a boost. Oh, there's a bit of a queue. Well, let's get this down to 3 and make sure this is even up a bit. Alright. Go. See, I'm not sure which diseases we've talked about or not. I have to remember which ones we've actually talked about. So I've got a bit of a queue here, so hopefully... So we need another doctor, we'll shove another one there. I should really care about the pricing of it, so if we look over here... So money in, money out. We're getting more in than out, so that's a positive there. Wages are just going up because we're pretty much short-staffed at the moment. Let's make sure the doctor's in the right rooms.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
We've got no one in psychiatry at the moment. So let's put you in psychiatry. So we've got 9, so we need 11. So let's just hire another one. I like to get to the max amount of doctors I want is how many rooms. Some people get one extra, just to have one kind of running around and kind of, you know, servicing everything. But I don't like to do that. I kind of like to be really even with my doctor count. So 11 doctors. So that's our benchmark where we want to be. So now it's just a case of trying to fill the objectives. We'll probably want to turn up the heating a little bit. There you go. See, we do have still 2 plots of land I could get. I don't know if we'll need them. We probably might need them if you want to get another GP's office. Cool. Alright, let's see what we've got. So we've got increase of 45 for the because we did a good overall value for the hospital. That's good. We've got an extra $300 for keeping looks like a death low. That's good too. Cure to death ratio is positive. That's good. Reputation. So we've got another 200 cash for reputation. Only found the customer. We treated. Cured. We cured the majority of people that came into the hospital. That's good. Cool. Alright. That should allow us to get debt free. That's what we want. And if you notice, that should change that. Yeah. It's gone tragically down. Probably want to turn that up a little bit. Alright. Sir Original Crumbly has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Yep. We'll get Mr. Crumby in. What are you doing? I'll put you there, because we've got the right amount. I'm going to make sure they stop leaving the hospitals. Or the rooms, I should say. And we'll get another one of those out there. I don't like doctors switching their rooms up. Once I've got enough doctors, I find that I just get too many of them wandering around, and it really bugs me. Even though it shouldn't really matter, because the doctors will go off to a room if it needs a doctor. I just don't know. I find it less. I don't know. It doesn't feel very controlled if they're all off just wandering around like just nurses. Let's get the nurse back in that one. All right. Sir Original Crumby has just arrived at the hospital. Alright. What are our metrics? Let's see if I can move that around. So our metrics at the moment is... So our value of the hospital's sweet. So what's that supposed to be? Yeah, that's going to be sweet. It's the cured. So we're about halfway to our cure count, which is good. And currently, bank balance should not be. So we'll lose if it goes to negative 5,000. So I'm not sure what the win criteria is yet. It's not high enough to see. We haven't got this high enough to see what the win criteria is yet. Let me see here. Oh, another emergency. There is an incident at Bert's used petrochemical emporium. There are 3 people with gut rot, and they require immediate attention. You have already the equipment. I think it's a pharmacy, right? Yeah, drug pharmacy. It's only 95% effective. Yeah, we'll handle that. So now you can see the little ticker on the left hand side. I was covering that with my camera before. There we go. It's gonna land. We've got 2 of these going. And the nurse is resting at the moment, so that's a bit annoying. Let's put some more benches up. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get some more seating down, eh? Put a drinks machine. Yeah, cool. Sometimes you can't see it because of that. Alright. Nurse, you are required in pharmacy. get in there. So I put that down to 3, but let's move 1 here. Let's move 2 there. There we go. Let's get them both going at once. It's working perfectly. I like just watching it sometimes. You just kind of just watch the patience. And that should be the last one there. Perfect. Yay! Save 3 people out of 3 people. Boom. As easy as that. So because this is only the 3rd level, it's pretty cruisy at the moment. And there's Mr. Reginald. Mr. Reginald with his top hat. You got anything else better to do, Reginald? Like just stare creepily into rooms. I guess that's what you do when you're rich. You just get so rich you can just wear a top hat and go around hospitals being creeps. And there's an infamous dude in England that did that, and he found out after he died that he was a creep. It's kind of all dark now. Anyway, whoa, that was a bit dark. We got a guy with invisibility here. I think he's the first invisibility guy I've made from this run, so I'm not sure. Not too much we need to do in this early level. Pretty much all good. What's my research at? I'll probably reduce that a bit, or get that to say 10 and put everything else in drug research. I like decking out my research facilities when I get enough money. I normally deck them out if the goal for the level is quite large. I'm just like, well, I might as well just plug all this money into research, and then because I know this game's going, the level's going to last for a while. Put another one. I don't like that. Get out of here. We'll put some bins down, eh? Let's put some bins. Got our bins there. Put a drink machine. Expect to buy stuff. Let's put a bin and a bench. Put a bench and a bin. A bin. Good old British saying. I mean, we say bin over here too. Yeah, we say bin. I think we say bin. Alright, we'll put the seating down. We don't really have a jam anywhere. I mean, I think we've got the right balance of GP practices at the moment. And we don't have too much of a build up anywhere else. It's kind of just like coasting at the moment. It's pretty much a very good setup. Alright, here we go. So what we have to get to? We have to get to 20,000. So we're about a quarter of the way monetary wise. And patient wise, 60 or 42 out of 60. Alright, now you can speed up the game, so I can speed it up like that. I don't like speeding it up. I kind of like watching it. Why did he give me a bad rating? I've got everything that everyone needs. Maybe because he heard me call him a creep. Anyway, I mean, yeah, you can speed it up like that. I don't really like doing that. I find sometimes it goes too fast and you kind of miss the whole idea of kind of running a hospital and watching it. Sometimes the 4's not too bad. So 4 you can do like that. And we can just watch it tick down. Or move. Put the goals up here. Because there's not really much we need. I mean, we could deck out the research facility, but the problem is because we're trying to get money. And if we look at the charts, how that's going, Oh, we'll turn off all of these. Money in, money out. So our money in is pretty healthy compared to that money out. Normally that's sucking. That's pretty much all wages. There's been an accident at Morris's dance convention. There are 4 people with the squits and require immediate attention. The drug is 100% effective. That's good. Alright, we can handle that easy. So slow it down a bit. So this is the normal pace I like. Because, I mean, if you just like, say, hurry up, I just want to get to the end, you could speed it up. I kind of like watching it, so I like watching that. Love the animation. It makes me gutted they never made an expansion pack for it. Just little things like that. That would have been cool. I mean, they did come up with an expansion pack, and not really a pack, but it was a patch you could get. You could actually get the disease of pregnancy and have that disease. And there wasn't really much of a custom mode in the game too. You kind of have to always play the campaign. Corsic here, because it's not open source, it's kind of breaking it a little bit. That's why you can get better definition, better ones. Custom sprites would be amazing. I just don't think anyone's come up with any yet that can be implemented. So it would be cool one day for this project to expand in that direction. I mean, ultimately you want to replace all the sprites because it is wanting to be its own thing. But I've been following this project for a while, so I'll put the links below if you want to download it yourself. You will have to buy the original game, but you can download this, and then that kind of takes the files from the old game, shoves in here, so you can get all the benefits of the modifications, really. And that's why I have it on my channel, because I really like playing this game. So we'll go to 4. I think 4 is a good balance, a good middle ground of trying to tick the time down. There we go, say 4 out of 4. 200. So we're nearly there. Oh, look at that timing. Exactly 60 and 60. So now we just need to get to the 20,000 mark. Everything's running nice and smoothly. Better not be wandering around. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, just ticking away nicely. No real concerns. Maybe a bit of a build up here. Quite a few patients waiting. So we're like 3 on that one, 2 on that end. They're not very good. Doctors, are they? They're taking a while. It's not too much a build up. It's hard to tell. I think it just builds up because the doctors take a break and they end up getting a queue. There you go, it doesn't have any waiting there, so I don't think there's much of a build up. Oh, taking line there, that's nearly 10. Oh, someone died. Just right near you. Oh, so close. So close, we're nearly there. Just watch it. Oh, overheating. Let's turn on the heating. The heating works on the one thing. Ooh, got another emergency. Or just there. Another problem at the dancing convention, but TV personalities this time, because somehow that's, if you're dancing, you become a TV personality. I can see that. I can see that. Oh, 20,000. So we're at 20,000 now. We're going to be counting down. I like watching it. Look at that. Just everything moving. So you got, I'm pointing, but you obviously can't. Oh, I can use my mouse to point. You got a little diagnosed kind of section. So this is where everyone comes to be diagnosed and sorted, and then they come down here for the cure kind of building. You can call it cure building. But these, as I say that, they're going over here to be fixed up. It doesn't really work. I could, you know, I could spend money, put it over here, and make that a little cure spot. I kind of like just watching it. Because level 3 is pretty much the one without earthquakes. And pretty much everything after level 3 gets really hard. It's quite difficult. So you kind of just want to enjoy it for while it lasts. Zoom in here. Just watch them at work. So we've got 22,000. So we should be near the end. We should be any moment. We should be told to go to the new level. The next level.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
This just looks so silly. They're lying down. There's Mr. Elvis over there. Just waiting for an x-ray. It's a very popular joint x-ray facility at the moment.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
So this is the problem. We've got an emergency right now and he's leaving. Do we have another psychiatrist anywhere? Alright, we're going to have to steal him.
Doctor required in
Because we can't have the emergency not being completed. Well, them being cured. Oh, there we go. There it is. Dear Dave's Quest, you have been vastly successful during your tenure at this hospital. To this end, we predict great things for you. We would like to offer you the position elsewhere. The salary would be $15,303. Now, when it says salary, it only ever pays you that once, I think. I don't think you actually get that every month. If it did, it would make things a lot easier. We think you would love the new challenge. It would pose. Would you like to the position at Frimpton-on-Sea Hospital? And of course we do. We want it to get more challenging. Cool. So let's slow down the game first. Keep all your patients happy. Deal with them efficiently as you can to keep the deaths to an absolute minimum. Your reputation is at stake, so make sure you get as high as possible. Don't worry about money too much. That will come as your vital reputation grows. You'll be able to train doctors, so this is where you get the training facility. To widen their abilities too. They could do well dealing with patients who seem to be less acquaint than most. Can't even say opaque than most. I don't know what that word is. Achieve a reputation over 500. Alright, so let's see what I've got. Alright, so we've got a bit of a hospital there. We've got a lot of territory that we can expand to. But we want to get our feet on the ground and get started. Now, we have this new building training, and it's going to be very important because you want your doctors to be the best around. Alright, we're going to put that there to get started. And we've got a receptionist. And we'll start the hospital. We'll push that little go button. Alright, so what I always do first, before doing anything else, is I get this training building going. Now what I want to do is I want to hire doctors and shove them in this room and cause them to get better and better as soon as I can. Because consultant doctors that you pay less than normal consultant doctors are actually quite important. We don't need... This building's not really going well. Fine, so there we go. Cool. So first, do we have a consultant? There's no one on offer, but that's going to be pretty good. So we're going to grab that doctor early. And so once we have a consultant in there, we want to shove him in there to get a consultant, because only consultants can teach people. And he's got a lot of skills that he can teach others. You don't really need... researching. It's pretty much only used for 2 things, but you don't get that second thing until pretty much the end of the last level of the game, I think. Or maybe it's the second last. It's Alien DNA is the last one. But let's figure out what we want to do here. So let's make that one there. We'll get our foundation diagnosis centers up as quickly as we can. And I should really switch it to 3. Just so we can get a patient early and just get that show on the road. I should really get my diagnosis center up quicker than this. This is taking too long. That should be one of the first things I got. So let's get that up. Oh, I need a handyman. Let's quickly chuck down a handyman. Let's go research department. Let's chuck that. Because we want to get the best rooms and equipment as early as you can. Because otherwise you get all those question marks popping up all the time. And we don't need those. We just want to cure people and make as much money as we can. Because there's money a factor in this one? Money and reputation. So we don't need to worry about cures. We don't care about cures. We just money and reputation is what we care about. Oh, there you go. Now once it turns February, we'll check whether we're going to hire a consultant. Because that's what we want to get pretty early. We'll get a pharmacy down because a lot of the time the first one is for a pharmacy. Alright, cool. And yeah, we'll get a nurse down. Alright, February, let's see if we get a consultant. No consultant yet. It's annoying. Oh, that's right. One of the cool things about this mod, it carries over the settings that you had previously, but that one always trips me up with changing whether staff can leave the room or not. Alright, we're going to have to act a little bit quicker here. Need some seating. Get some seating down. Well, there is. Now we need psychiatry. Alright, let's get a psychiatrist up. Actually, we'll make that a staff room. We can put psychiatry here. We'll move everything around once we get going. We just have to get down the basics. Ooh, there you go. So what did he have? He had heap piles. Ooh, sorry, my watch keeps on buzzing at me. Heap piles, cool. So that's just a pharmacy one. See, I told you. First one's typically always a pharmacy cure. So let's get a staff room up. Should we make it big or small? We'll make it big. They deserve it. They deserve it. Alright, let's get a pool table down, a couple of sofas. Make a... Oh, no, we'll just do one pool table. Don't be that greedy. They don't deserve that. They get video games there as well. Little arcade machines. I always put them on because I've seen some people's setups where they just put only arcade machines, and it's just a bunch of doctors playing on them all the time. I always find that funny. I've never done that because I'm not like cruel. Because I'm the kind of person that if you want to relax, I'd rather lie on a sofa or a chair than stand up and play a video game too long. I can barely sit on here for more than half an hour. This chair's very, very bad. I'm half tempted to make a donate button just so I can buy a new chair. Alright, what have we got so far? Yeah, we need a ward. Oh, it's March. Let's quickly check. March, any consultant doctors? Yes, we've got one. Alright, we'll chuck him there. Chuck him there. But we need one doctor to actually do all the work. Psychiatry. So we'll have this one doctor is going to be essentially doing everything while we train this guy to be a consultant. Now one thing, which is very frustrating, they get very bothered and demanding a lot. They'll ask for raises all the time. That's pretty much ends up being your life at the end game, is just approving raises all the time. Makes you go slightly insane. Alright, let's get this. We'll get desk. There we go. Desk there. And put there. There. And bin. And plant. Where are we going to pull the plant? There we go. And that nurse can do that as well. And this is what I probably should have done earlier. Everything in diagnosis equipment. I want to figure out what all the diseases are, and instead of needing to do 50-50, and we'll do an operating theatre. That's essentially the last bit we need. And I'll probably put that there. Yeah, put it there. Alright. You won't be able to use it yet because we need 2 surgeons. And that's what that guy's gonna be for. Ooh, cool. So we need one more surgeon. We can't have it. So we're gonna have to wait for a surgeon to become on offer. And you should be moving there. So that's the basic setup. So we'll leave it there for now. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want to watch another one, leave a comment below. I'll mention it in the next episode. But yeah, if all the links below of how to actually go off the CorsixTH Project. I do highly encourage, if you're interested in programming or just this game in general, is to look at the link below. And yeah, if you want to see another one, let me know. But until then, I guess, goodbye. I don't know why I do that. It's like jazz hands. Doesn't make sense. It's great.